Joy Shaving channel, and in this video we are going to review Pearl shaving products from the pre-shave scrub to the shaving gel to the razor and to the post-shave balm. So I'll start with the pre-shave scrub now. So this is the pre-shave scrub. When I have applied some water on my face, I'll just take some product, very less, because I just need to scrub the beard area. I'm not scrubbing my whole face today. Yeah, that's it. So I'm expecting this scrub to be a bit moisturizing as well as exfoliating. I generally try to exfoliate my face or beard a maximum of twice a week, not more than that, because otherwise it may get a bit rough on the skin and that may cause problems. So I can actually use both hands. So apply water, just a very light touch, not pushing at all, gliding hands on my face, the wet hands, easily reaching all the areas. That's it. So I'll just wipe this off with a makeup wiper, and then we will see the lathering with the shaving gel and the brush. So this is how I would wipe, very easily, and if there are some granules left behind, that's okay. So many people ask me whether scrub and face wash do the equal task. No, face wash is different. Face wash cleans the most outer layer of your skin from dirt, dust and bacteria, viruses, etc. But scrub or exfoliator is something which cleans your face deeply to a bit inner layer of the epithelial cells. So there are multiple ways of doing scrubs. You can use scrub products like this, or you can use loofah, or you can use gram flour basin with yogurt or milk, natural products as well. It is your choice. Okay, so I think the product is clear and I feel a bit moisturized. Now I'm going to face lather today with the shaving gel from Pearl Shaving, and I'll take this brush. So this is the shaving gel, Himalayan Blue Poppy, and I am taking about this much, lesser, just to apply to the face. That's it. I like to start beginning the creation of lather from chin area because it holds the cream and does not let it slip away. Then I slowly move to cheeks, spread some lather there and to the neck area like this. Some more water, just some drops, and yeah, I am feeling a cooling effect, some definitely it contains some menthol for sure. This is the advantage of this long handle brush. You can hold the brush like this and then revolve. So since it's just about a day and a half of beard growth, I don't need very thick lather, and I think this would be sufficient, but it has a lot of cooling effect. Definitely it is one of the most cooling shaving gels or shaving creams or shaving soaps which I have ever used. Its aroma is also very good, very nice. So the blade which I am going to use today is Lancet blade. It is supposed to be a budget blade. Now I have used this before, did not have very great results, but I wanted to be fair with this blade and wanted to give it one more chance. So I am going to use that with again the Pearl razor, which is SBF 11 or 12. So this is twist to open, and I have loaded the blade already. Lancet Super Platinum. Now it's actually very cooling. We will see first pass with the grain. And I specifically did not use any pre-shave oil or cream today because I knew that the pre-shave scrub from Pearl Shaving is a bit moisturizing as well. So it contains kind of those gliding agents because it is supposed to be pre-shave. So you don't need to use any other pre-shave options with Pearl Shaving pre-shave scrub. Some strokes, nice. Surprisingly, this blade is performing good today. At least it's not rough as compared to the last time. Yeah, it is taking off the stubble also nicely. So first pass is nice and smooth with the grain, and what I have discovered for myself is that in summers or during the times when I sweat a lot, if I go across the grain or against the grain, it causes a lot of irritation to me, and then it causes disturbance in work and everything else. Kind of, creates an irritable environment for the complete day until the irritation stops. To avoid that, what I tried an experiment was to have with the grain two passes, and this has significantly reduced the irritation which I get during summers with sweating. So even if I sweat, I don't get that much irritation. Sometimes I don't get any irritation at all, and it also gives me a chance to shave more per week. So that is something which is helping me. If you want to give it a try, feel free to do so and let me know how you felt about it. Now, second pass lathering. With some water on the face. I have also realized that for the second and third pass you don't need much thick lather because 90 to 95% of your stubble is already gone in the first pass. Second pass with the grain. At the end of the video, I am also going to share a tip. So two passes done. Now I feel smoothness and presentability on my face. Not that I have to go for any person-to-person meetings or face-to-face meetings, but even when we have virtual meetings, at that time too, being presentable always helps. So yeah, 2 passes done, feels good. Now I'm going to apply the aftershave. Pearl Shaving Post Shave Balm, one of my favorite post shave balms. The good thing which I like about it is it absorbs very quickly on the skin, and since it is summers, I'm not going to use much quantity, just this much on my beard, and I think that would be sufficient. Just one thing before that is that I have wiped my face dry, left just some moisture, not much, because it is summertime and I don't want to feel any greasy or wet feeling or any sweaty feeling from the balm. At the same time, I want to moisturize and heal the scraped skin as well. So we'll just apply the balm equally into all areas and just spread it. Its aroma is beautiful. It says natural tea tree oil. Definitely some aroma of tea tree oil, but it is very pleasant. Very, very pleasant. Nice. So definitely very moisturizing and very good. Alright, so now review of the products. Pearl SBF razor, twist to open, heavy duty, very nice. You can see the blade alignment, it's equal. Maybe you can see now. Slight overhang. Lancet blade, surprisingly on use number 2 today. Use number 2 as it was fresh, but I have used it second time, a fresh blade. It performed good, probably because I just had 1 day worth of growth, or maybe I used a separate box because of which it performed differently. So razor was good. Blade also performed fine for 2 1 passes. Shaving gel definitely good, had lot of cooling feeling, and in addition to that was sufficient for lathering. Felt slickness, yeah, definitely. This is after, of course, after the aftershave, but yeah, for the shaving gel, I definitely felt good amount of slickness and glide. Now, in addition to the shaving gel, there is also a shaving cream, which also you can consider to use. So this is different, and I have not used it in this video, but I'll use it in some other video. Pre-shave scrub, very nice, very good exfoliator, mild exfoliator. Although it has grains, but it did not feel much grainy. I felt good, moisturized, and kind of non-dry feeling on my face after I used it. It also provided a good slickness before I applied the lather. So yes, definitely it's a pre-shave scrub. I generally prefer scrubbing only twice a week before shaving. Post-shave balm, moisturizing, soothing, healing with tea tree oil, and non-greasy. You can see I'm not sweating from anywhere. So that's it. Now it's time for tip. So sometimes people say that in razors like these, which are twist to open, they are very, very mild and they do not get the kind of aggressiveness which they desire. Now if you want aggressiveness, you can go towards open comb razors or closed comb razors, which are designated to be aggressive by many wet shavers. You can definitely try that. But if you have this razor and you want it to be aggressive, you can do 2 things. Number 1 is that you use a very sharp blade with it, very, very sharp blade, like a feather, Gillette 7 o'clock, Super Platinum, etc. Second tip, which is the most important, is that you close it completely, and this is a milder setting. You slightly loosen the screw just to lift the blade. So if you see, I have tightened the screw right now, and when I loosen it slightly, the blade comes up. The blade gap is slightly increased. This is what makes this razor a bit more aggressive. So you can try this setting, let me know how it works. But be careful, there shouldn't be any play. So you need to have that balance between the loosening of the screw and not having any play in the razor head. You need to take care of that. So that's it, guys. Let me know in the comment section how you felt about this video. What else would you like to see on this channel? What are your expectations from me? Your appreciation with subscription is definitely very helpful for me, and it motivates me to create new content and new videos which are enjoyable for you every time. Thank you very much for joining today. Keep up the good shaves. Bye bye and ciao.